Hello and welcome to another video from us here at Quattro Tech Cars. Here in this video, I'm here to show you around the 2017 Audi A5 Sportback that we now have in our stock. This is a lovely example. It's a one owner from new vehicle. It's the 2-litre petrol turbo Quattro 252 PS model with the S-tronic gearbox. The exterior is finished in the metallic Daytona grey, and we have the optional fine Napa leather finished in black on the inside. Spec includes the technology pack with the biggest screen in the centre, the touchpad on the MMI, we have the virtual cockpit ahead of the driver, we have the reversing camera which gave the front and rear sensors, and on top of that it is the S-Line. So the S-Line comes with a lot of handy spec, things that include those LED automatic headlights, for example. Through the video, I'll be going around this car in a little bit more detail. To start off, we'll have a look in the boot of the A5 Sportback. It is ever so slightly larger than what you would find in the coupe model. And we still have split folding rear seats, so you can increase that space further if you need to. And we have top tether attachments for the child seat connection. Underneath the boot floor here, we have a space saver spare wheel, and you can see this little side pocket with netting for further storage as well. And don't forget the electronic tailgate. Moving on to the interior upholstery, we have finished in all black fine Napa leather. We've got a little bit of contrasting stitching, isofix mounts along the bottom of the seats, Alcantara and brushed aluminium inlays on the inside of those door cards, a 12-volt socket for the rear passengers, and we have the 3-zone climate control. So 2 zones in the front and 1 in the rear, setting 3 different temperatures. Finishing off the interior, sat in the driver's seat, we can look through the features here in the front. So I'd like to start with the lovely flat-bottomed 3-spoke steering wheel, finished in perforated leather, multifunctional. So you've got media controls, you have voice activation, so that can be used by giving commands to the satellite navigation, your Bluetooth, whether it's phone calls, and even the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto if you're connected with the USB. We have, of course, the technology pack, so we've got the glorious virtual cockpit ahead of the driver there. So I've got it on the map view. You can make the tachometers bigger, and you can work your way through either your media, whether that's radio, and of course we have a trip computer on there too. But I'll leave it on the map because it's cool. We have the automatic LED headlights, daytime running lights as well. Again, the aluminium and Alcantara inlays on the door, electric folding wing mirrors, electrically adjustable with heaters. That little light beam down there is the Bang & Olufsen speaker. On the infotainment, we can change the background lighting in terms of how bright it is. And then while I'm in here, actually, the drive select, you can see you've got the presets of comfort, auto, dynamic. Then we also have efficiency and individual. So an individual, that's where you get to make the car feel a little bit more the way that you would want instead of coming just straight out the factory. So you can change the way that the engine and gearbox deliver the power. You can decide whether you want the steering light or heavy, and you can change the engine sound. On here as well, we of course have the navigation. We have DAB radio. You can still tune into FM and AM if you wanted to as well. Because we have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, there is lots of settings and kind of equalizer bits and bobs that you can play around with to make the sound just feel much more powerful. I've already mentioned, but it's worth mentioning again, we have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with this era of car. The 3-zone climate control, which comes with air conditioning. We've got heated seats in the front, so that works really effectively and fast with the Napa leather. We have a reversing camera, so with that brings front and rear parking sensors too. Technology pack not only gave us the bigger screen, but we have the MMI with a touchpad. So easiest way to show you really quickly, if I go on if I go on navigation, and start writing something that begins with a C and maybe an A. I'm glad it recognised that A because that was awful. But yeah, instead of working your way through a QWERTY keyboard where you're trying to drive at 70 miles an hour on the motorway, this is a much easier and much more ergonomic way to get around that issue. We have, of course, the S-tronic gearbox, an electronic park brake with auto hold or hill assist, and then we have a USB port and an auxiliary input. And there's another USB port under there, by the way, but it's not lit up like this one. And we have the phone box, so that is a wireless phone charger pad as well. As long as your phone's compatible, that will charge while you drive. So there we have a quick look at our A5 S-Line Sportback. At this point in the video, it's worth noting that all of our cars here go through a structured mechanical check with our very own Audi, Volkswagen, Seat and Skoda specialist workshop here at Quattro. All the service history will be listed in the advert, so you're more than welcome to have a look into that. And we'll always make sure that all servicing is all up to date before any sort of handover. An MOT will also be complete while the car is here with us. When you purchase the car, it will come with a comprehensive warranty, which includes breakdown cover. And that is national coverage, so if you ever needed to use it, you can use that at any VAT registered garage. If you're interested in our A5, or if you have any questions for us, or if you'd like to book an appointment to come and view this car, feel free to give us a call and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.